هدنا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدينا الله الأول والآخر والآخر والباطن يا ربنا لك الحمد كما ينبغي وجلال وجهك وعظيم سلطانك وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد خاتم النبيين وإمام المرسلين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.
Shukran, Imam Jallo. Before we go to the next prayer, can we have some silence in the room, please, especially when you have prayers being offered? Can we, please? Voilà, thank you. Bishop, you have the floor, please.
Thank you, Chairman. Lord God of power and might, Lord God, Jehovah, the great I am that I am. Lord God, the creator of the heavens and the earth, and the creator of all human beings throughout the whole face of the earth. We come bowing down under your majesty, your dominion, your authority, and your power. We come seeking your grace, your goodness, your mercy, and forgiveness, and your reconciliation power, and also your judgment upon us. As we continue to sit at the TRRC, we pray that the Holy Spirit will be with us, guide and direct us, and help us bring out the truth as we ask through Christ. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, Bishop Nico. Council, are we ready with this morning's witness? Yeah, please.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready with the next witness, and Faraja Balagay will lead the witness. Over to you, Faraja.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fal. Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, Commissioners. Good morning to you all. Can I ask the usher to kindly bring the witness in?
Kalila ko beto nyale fola tonya damma alun defem fola men manke tonya defem fola men manke tonya to alama alayim dema
Thank you very much for taking the time to make yourself We met this morning, so you know that my name is Horaja Balagi. Asking you questions this morning on behalf of the commissioners. As you know, there is interpretation currently into Mandinka as well as other local languages. Therefore, when you and I speak, we must allow a few seconds in between our speeches to ensure that we don't overlap.
Ako woto nibe diamula isi ilamwe hanfo nate akamuji dorong ye secondanta diala yana di jabiroke pour nyin kamala alla kumulu kana sele nyokan.
So please take care to answer my questions and feel comfortable.
Ako woto isila wato ta puruka ala nyininkaro lu jabi adun isi si nyama mensike yedahati.
This session will take an hour and a half. However, if you need a break at any point, please do not hesitate to ask. I will ask you very few questions about your background. We will talk a bit about your political affiliation and your political activities. And we will also talk about the human rights violations that you suffered. And then we will conclude with a few questions about the impact that this has had on you and your family. Can I proceed with my questions? Thank you very much. Can you please tell us your full name?
Ako ito fango fonyeng ito ni kontong.
Ntomu TATA CAMARA Madam Cisse Eleti Janjambure.
My name is TATA CAMARA Madam Cisse from Janjambure.
Chairperson UDP la mobilizer, women mobilizer.
I am the UDP women mobilizer.
CRD.
Of the CRD.
Can you tell us when you were born?
Afonyeng iwuluta sanjumale.
Mansa oron kat wotu montel ba manuel otumo wote kere but sanjuta woron se o sile.
I do not know the year because our parents at that time they would not have the recordings, but I can tell you that I am up to 60 years.
Can you tell us what your current profession is?
Afonyeng sayenteng nyintembeng eteka mun doku fason neke.
Sainte muka duko ke dal kat ka brim preso e mutani sembole ma e ko ngan hakilo tilo ani kima sai ndu nka seno le ke barsai muka duko ke no amunta na fonko nastale.
I am not doing any work today now. Since I had blood pressure, I was advised to stay away from sunshine and fire. So I am not doing anything at the moment.
You've told us currently you're the chairperson of the UDP, and the women mobilizer within the Central River region. Is that correct?
Ako yenyum fanyanko itela musolla siran tioti janjambure tundo kan andung itela fana mu musolla kulu kumben nati wo tundo la fodum wala mto nyati bang.
Ha wala mto nyati.
Yes, that is the truth.
Prior to becoming a member of the UDP, were you a member of any other political party?
Ako janni be dunna UDP party okono. Fodum itata party dole kono mensike politique party oti.
EPP Women's Council.
I was at
sanji tan saba ni saba.
I was at the PPP as Women's Council for 33 years.
Can you tell us how you moved from the PPP to the UDP? What led you to join the UDP?
Akota fonyeng muna kita bota PPP kana UDP aning meya sabu hanfo ye patiolu faling.
Kabrin jawra fonyondi. Kabrin UDP patiolota. De kurosan na honorable kadi makati dun mimbiyan yaki alaji julaba sahure iko ele transference ke UDP sirantioti.
When Jawara was retired, and the UDP came into existence, they bought cola nuts, and the UDP members who were here brought it to our elder, our MP, Alaji Julaba, and they came and they asked me to join.
Do you recall when you joined the UDP?
Foi hakilo sibulale sanjumalem idunta UDP pati okono.
Kabrin UDP lota.
Since the UDP was established.
And at that time, did you hold the same position that you hold now, which is women's counselor responsible for mobilizing women?
Ako biri dunta palaso membebul fahanim bi wala bebulu ba musolla ko kumbel na be palaso mento saim fo ya damuta wala laba
Ani otumo meta palaso tele natan ke nyondo faram palaso di UDP la chairman.
No, I was in another position before I was given this position.
Can you tell us what that position was?
Ibe palas jumale folo tunun janni yeke musolla ko kumbel nati janni be kala mobilisati.
Gembe chairman le sate chairman.
I was the village chairman.
Do you recall in 2001, meaning the year when the second presidential elections were held, do you recall what position you had at that time?
Ako foi hakilo ba kan 2001 sango kono wotumo president carte fayo binala foi hakilo ya mutale wo tembo ibe mun wo palas kilingol do bang
Mbe wo palas kilingol.
Yes, I was in the same position.
Which would be the village chairperson for the UDP, is that correct?
Ako wala mnyinti ko etelom sate wala sirantioti nu wotumo fodum wala beke ibe wo palas olto nu wotumo bang
Mbe wo palas olto wotumo.
Yes, I was in that position at that time.
And so you were representing the UDP in Janjanbureh, if I'm correct?
Ako woto etelebe lori nu UDP Janjanbureh sate ba kono fodum ibe abewo nyale bang
Abe wala nyama fana mbe lori wala to.
Yes, I was representing the UDP.
Did anything happen to you during that period as a result of your membership of the UDP?
Ako foku ketela le bang wotumola menseke nyintiko ila taro UDP wala ya sabu wo ko ketela foi hakilo ya male bang
Anataro UDP wala yo sabu.
Yes, my being in the UDP caused that.
Can you tell us what happened?
Afonye woto muneketela wairi ko ila taro UDP wala yo sabu muneketanu
Muneketel mbe farol do kula lunkiling.
I was in the rice field working, and one day,
Because
farming is my occupation, that's what I used to sustain my family. At that time, my kids were small. I took to farming and sowing. And I taught my children all of that. The naming ceremony of one of my daughters was coming up. I used to go early to the rice farms in the morning at a place called Tubu. I said to myself, before the naming ceremony will come up, I will plant all of that rice field.
So one day I saw one of my children coming towards me in the rice field.
And she said to me, the police are asking for you to go to the house and answer them. I said to her, me? And she said, yes. So I got up. I went back to the house. I found a policeman there. His name is Kemo.
kwenye Major Bojang ko stay danku.
He said to me, Major Bojang said you should go and answer.
Nkai okay terminal.
I said to him, okay, go, I will be coming.
Kwenye konkane tukoma.
He said to me, I have been instructed not to leave you behind.
Nkai barumbaro be nimpoto mbita nyadile manku.
I said to him, but my whole body is with mud. How can I go like this without taking a bath? He said to me, well, I was instructed not to leave you behind. Then I said to him, well, sit down, wait for me, let me take bath. So I washed my hands and my feet. I took one of my abaya shirt, dress, and put on it, and took my scarf, and I went along with him to the station.
If I may just interrupt you, Madam CAMARA Cisse.
Ako fo alafta ka kuntu inyato domandi Madam CAMARA Cisse.
I want to ask you a few questions before you tell us what happened when you left with the policeman.
Aka lafte nyinin kala kuma dantanna janning iba satala birinin poliso tata menketa ka be nyinin kala.
Poliso tata ko nyele ko ite
ane akoyela ma atele be nyinin kala sai.
Okay, ko problem tije.
You told us that at the time you were in your rice field.
Akoy nyina fonyen ko wutumo ibela farole kono.
Ha.
Yes.
Do you recall if this incident occurred before or after the presidential elections in 2001?
Ako fo hakilo ya mutale ilana inoma faroko no wulum aketale jannim president carte fayo be kala bang
Janyo be kala.
It was before the presidential elections.
And do you recall if it was the rainy season or the dry season?
Ako fo hakilo ya mutale fodum sama kono le motumo bang fodum tilikando kono le.
Sama kono.
It was during the rainy season.
And do you recall if it was at the beginning of the rainy season or towards the end?
Ako fo hakilo ya mutale sama damuta dulale mban sanji folo fodum sama bandula ma famole.
Yani August kalo karo min kalo woro.
It was before, it was the month before August, around the 12th.
July 12th.
So July 12, 2001, correct?
Ako July karotil tanim fulo 2001 sango folemba.
Yes, that was the day they came to pick me up at the rice field.
You said it was a policeman called Kemo.
Ako yenyim foko e police o mentara be batu kai ka fa ene Kemo.
His name is Kemo, yes.
Do you know if he has any other name apart from Kemo?
Ako foya lonne bang fa todo sutule bang wala kontong mumuneti Kemo kola.
Animala fa todo suto ma kontong kata ina maka di hudo le fudu bandenga Kemo tololo.
No, I do not know whether he has another name or his surname, what his surname is, but I know that he is married to a native of Makati, but we all know him by Kemo.
And this police officer Kemo, was he based at the Janjangbure police station or was he based somewhere else?
Ako nyin Kemo meng ikala kumo foteng abedo kola nu wutumo Janjangbure police kordale to bang fodung abutanan bantalale kana Janjangbure.
Abe Janjangbure police station also.
He was at the Janjangbure police station.
You mentioned that the police officer Kemo came to summon you to go and answer Major Bojang. Who was Major Bojang at that time?
Ako enyum foko o police nata ay nyina foyen ko ete danku Major Bojang na. Ako tumo jumala Major Bojang ti.
Na commissioner telemo na commissioner ti Major Bojang.
He was our commissioner, Major Bojang.
So he was the commissioner of Janjangbure, correct?
Ako utumo wole dumu Janjangbure commandant tinumbang folembang.
Ha wole Janjangbure commandant.
Yes, he was the commissioner for Janjangbure.
And as far as you know, did he have any other name apart from Major Bojang?
Ako itela londo to fay todo sutole bang ka commandi men Major Bojang kola.
Ndama todo soto wala ngam Major Bojang to ngawle lon kati ka kili wole wotumo. Kati wotumo nte bukata commandant kunda bare konte mo opposition leti.
I do not know him by any other name, or the only name I knew him by was Major Bojang, and that's the name that he was called by. At that time, I never go to the commissioner's residence because they said I was an opposition member.
So the police officer summoned you while you were working in your field and asked you to go with him to see Major Bojang. Tell us what happened after that.
Ako poliso nyinate no ma ako yete dankung woke moto. Ako bitung ye utumo ibela faroto ibota je tata ya tara suoko no al tata so kola muneketa.
Tumo kabira mfutata to na kuluji ba ensamba Major Bojang inspector makati Janjangbure. Atam ayinta minata ta police jana Major Bojang commandant kunda.
When we arrived, they took me to the office of Major Bojang.
When I arrived, the policeman took me to somebody called Kulujiba, who took me to the commissioner's office at that time.
And did you say that Kulijiba was the inspector, an inspector at the time, or did I not understand that?
Ako wo Kulujiba me yafo wala inspector tinung wotembo bam fodung aketa nyadile.
Wala marta station atele inspector atele marta jela.
He was the inspector in charge of the station.
So can you tell us what happened?
Between silango be kola afonye mune keta bringal tata kumandankunda.
Abin tata kumandankunda.
When we got to the commissioner's office,
Ye jombo yanko nyitelum tata CAMARA tibang.
Me jobo okay.
Bojan ko nyitelum tata CAMARA tibang.
Major Bojan asked me if I was Tata CAMARA.
Nkai hantelong.
I said to him, yes, I am the one.
Ako nyemine njahali tele kuoto.
He said to me, what surprises me about your issue?
Mandankunda la kaituo kaitini ngai man jang tata CAMARA tole ji jang utumu jawara the time.
Each time I open any document at the commissioner's office here, I see your name, Tata CAMARA, and this has been since the time of Jawara.
Sai muna kenendina mbukete je yaay jamme no majang.
Why is it that I don't usually see you coming here to follow Yaya Jammeh? Because all the statements in these documents are saying good things about you, your good works during the time of Jawara. But why is it that I do not always see you coming and following Yaya Jammeh? He asked me, what is your problem? I said to him, my problem, listen to me and I shall tell you. When Yaya Jammeh took over the country, he said that he did not want Jawara, especially the people that worked with him. And I have been a councillor of Jawara for 33 years. So where do you think I should position myself now in this situation? I said to him, this is the reason why I am not following Yaya Jammeh. So I sat down and I comported myself until UDP was established. They took colonels from Kombo here and it met me in Makati. And they said to me that they wanted me to become the UDP chairperson. I looked down and I looked up. I was not the only one in the community, but because of the honor they gave me, and I took that honor. So Major Bojan said to me, so can you not leave where you are and join the APRC? I said to him, I do not vomit and at the same time lick it. I am a true-born. People know that I'm a black person. So they will not come around and see me to be someone who is fair in complexion. It will be almost death for me. He begged me. He said to me, well, let me release you now because here the whole community is out here. They will now begin to say that here Major Bojang has arrested Tata. He said to me, but I will come to your house. I said to him, why will you come to my house? For what reason? He said to me, I'll come there just on humanity's purposes and for us to have a discussion. I said to him, well, if you're coming to my house on issues of APRC, you better not come. As for me, UDP, I said to him, even if I died, it is the UDP that is going to bury me. I said to him, do not come to my house. If it is the issues of the APRC that you want to talk about, don't come to my house. So he released me.
afangale mbula ni moto kuna inside fo na bundala
He was the one that took me with his vehicle and drove me to my home.
mbiye
I was there
o tili saba fo tili nani njama
up to 3 to 4 the 4th days.
Sorry to interrupt you, Madam CAMARA Cisse.
akoy hakkatu madame Camara Cisse abe kuntule nyato diamo kono.
I just want to make sure it's clear.
akala afta nyi senayandi lako.
So what you've told us is that a police officer came to summon you to go to the governor's office in order for him to ask you about politics.
akoy nyina foko poliso yewle kino manu pour yete danku bri tate danku fanan ifutata je inata ye diamundi kumo men wala nyinte ay diamundi politiko kunyal.
Another person who was present at that meeting was the inspector of the police station of Janjangbure, Mr. Kulijiba, is that correct?
akofo police mo fanantarta wodiamu dulato memu inspector ti wo police kordato je ka fo me ye Kulujiba faketa wala nyama bang.
kabra en futandi atatale atata station
When he took me to the commissioner's residence, he left back to the station.
And so when Major Bojang couldn't convince you to join the APRC, he released you because he thought that people would believe that you were arrested.
ako biri mejo bojandi amute anataje ko ame yele mandino anate bula le pour yesay katu ayaje ko molu nataje wala na ko ay bula yesay.
wala keta
Yes, that was what happened.
So after this meeting, you went home.
ako biro bengo botala lem isete la suokono.
an site na sokan
Yes, I went back home.
And you were telling us that about 3 days later, something else happened. Please proceed.
Enata nyum foko sain tili saba kola fo tili nani njango kudo keta woto tentem men keta ya fo nyeng.
tili saba nani njama
The third day and the 4th day,
sol natan kama kote
the police came to pick me up again.
also min natan kama mawtol ne wolunke mo man ra juti la mimbe juti la matolo
The police that came to pick me up, I did not know the person's name because Kemo did not come. He was not on duty that day.
inata ko nyako si
They came to me and said, sit down.
sita fo monto wati killing
I sat down there for almost 1 hour.
ngamuto ya nata lota NI kita
Then I saw a vehicle come and stop, and then people alighted, NIA.
ndingo be mbul susu kan
I had my child with me. The child was breastfeeding.
wala mun na chate
That was my last born.
kabri poli jita ngaje mo jita bari matolo mana fo NI le fanam
So when I saw someone alight, I don't know the person's name. I do not also know if they are NIA.
adunda jana inspector la jibala office ko no
He got into Inspector Jiba's office.
ngamo ibe nyusa bala ji
So I heard they were pushing and pulling, tussling.
ko yali kuma ni bari dingole be mi luwa ma foko dena no be mulu ko mta ko sama NI
I heard him saying to these people, you have called me, but this one is having a baby who is suckling, and there is no law that says that you could arrest someone who was suckling a child.
mun dingo be sanji killing kar killing
At that time, my baby was 1 year, 1 month old.
Omar Mambure kay ko ni mela do ko mbela do ko tinyala ni mitala ni man nyimbo ndi sato ko nga nyimuta jang UDP te fala jang
So Mambure said to him, if you do not remove this woman out of this place, you will have a problem, because if you don't remove this woman from this community, UDP will always survive.
ata tele mu UDP la sembo do hada badingol ba ko male nay mu fo hada badingol e kawleke
Because she's this a stalwart of the UDP, and she has followers behind her, and whatever she says, people listen to her.
minna tan kama kay bari dingo be nyumbulle ko
But the one that came to pick me up said to them, but this one has a child with her.
jiba dingo mutambuli ya saba ya sindi perango kan
Ujiba took the child from me, and they made the child to sit by the veranda.
ate Omar Mambure tata na marché dala
Omar Mambure,
tata na marché dala na marché dala
Went to the market, near the market.
yeah.
ko momo la momo dal tal buluri ya tata na nyin sato kono koten police fata tep
Omar Mambure told the crowd that whoever is related to this woman, go and bid farewell to her, because she will never return to this village again or this town again.
mol be nata police station
So people converged at the station.
le bulani motola
They put me inside the vehicle. So when they put me inside the vehicle, other members of the UDP who were around called Usainu Dabo. They said to him, your chairperson is being brought over. The NIAs have come to collect her. When we got here, it was 3 p.m. I found people standing there. So they now dispersed all of those people, chased them away. So when I alighted, the NIA, I saw one elderly person there. I do not know him, but I heard him being called Baba. So they brought me down.
So, Madam Cisse, before we get to the point where the NIA transported you from Janjanbureh elsewhere, I want to ask you a few questions.
Ako Madam Tata, between Janning NIA Ulie Bondi Janjanbureh ke nati nang, alafte nyinin kala kumadanta na follow.
You told us that 3 days after the conversation at Major Bojang's office,
Enyum fonyanko tilisaba ini Major Bojang na kachakola til nani njangolong inate kam.
another police officer who you don't know came to arrest you.
Police dole nate noma menni o police folota kilinti wole ye bondi ila suokono pro alieta.
You said this police officer took you to the Janjanbureh police station.
Iko nyim police o wole ye samba Janjanbureh police kordato.
At that stage, did the police officer tell you why he was arresting you?
Ako tembo police o menate kama ke samba foya fweni ibe samba kandalilo men kamba.
They did not tell me. I inquired from them, what have I done? And they said to me, when we get to the station, you will know.
Who did you go to the station with? You mentioned a 1-year-old baby, your baby. Did you go with anyone else apart from your baby?
Ako fay in mosotontale ni mentata nyola station to kato enyim foko sanji killing kari killing dindingo le bebulo kono wutumo fo modo sotontale fanambang ini mentata nyola police station.
Mosotontale mi yembayndi ngoto ma yembayndi sirfo Suleiman Haidara yembayndi barbi wote balurin sirfo Haidara.
There was also another person, Silfo Suleiman Haidara, my elder brother. He came, he followed me, but he's late now.
And so you went to the Janjanbureh police station and you mentioned that you were left to sit there for 1 hour and then a car came with officials who you believe were from the National Intelligence Agency.
Ako ye samba Janjanbureh police tumo mena ye sindi jela han fo montoro wati killing wo kola lo moto nata na molu jita kono andu ya mutako mu NIA la molleti.
Yes.
You mentioned an Omar Mambure.
Ako Omar Mambure tofo.
Was he one of the people who came with the vehicle that you said had NIA officials?
Ako fate fanambe moto killing le kono meye wo NIA do kulalu nati jebang.
Utumatele mu NIA ti Makati.
At the time, he was the NIA at Makati.
He's the person who sent my name to the NIA headquarters in Banjul, but he was stationed in Janjanbureh at that time.
So when you arrived at the station, you met him as well as Kuli Jiba, who was the station officer of Janjanbureh.
Ako biri biranata aliyenyo tara Janjanbureh police station otoje. Yate nin Kuli Jiba lejo nyola bang station otoje.
Ngate nin Kuli Jiba leje ani Musa Sise.
I saw him on Kuli Jiba and Musa Sise.
Musa Sise was a prison officer at the time.
And you said at that point it became clear that the reason for your arrest was they wanted to sideline you because you were the UDP chairperson. Is that correct?
Ako tembo yanyimuta kuniaje ilafite mutala ilafite jenkendira karala le katu yaje ko itemu UDP la mo bambandingule tije fodu abe unyale bang.
Ya ko ni muta yi hadi ko be lanka mbebala UDP le ngata APRC. Ko neba.
Well, they thought that if they arrested me and made my life difficult for me, I would leave the UDP to join the APRC. But I said to them, never.
Do you recall which one of them said that you should be arrested because you're from the UDP?
ako foy hakilo ya mutale bang jumale ko inyante mutalale kato itebe UDP le
ate Omar le afa ko ni ma muta UDP te ni ya muta do UDP be ite EPRC be sembo sotla bar ni ma muta UDP te sembo sotla di ate Omar le
It's the same Omar. He said to them, if I am not arrested, the UDP will not, the APRC will not be strong in the area. That if I was arrested, then the UDP will lose strength in the area. Because they wanted to make the whole of Makati APRC so that UDP will not exist in the community.
And that would be Omar Mambure, the NIA officer who was based in Janjangbure, is that correct?
akodu men ketaw kumo folati wolem Omar Mambureti
Omar Mambureti
Yes, he is the same Omar Mambure. He is the one who used to make my life difficult there.
And then you said Omar Mambure himself called the NIA headquarters in Banjul, and then NIA's officers came, and then you were transported away from Janjangbure. Is that correct?
akondu yenyum foko Omar Mambure wole kumakango kinang NIA la korda bato Banjul wole ya sabu molu bota jang menu tata je pour kate muta kenati
Yes, that was what happened, and they took away my child from me who was suckling.
Who took away your child from you?
akojumale dingo fango bondi bulo kono
ate Omar le asikani kuluji be dinu bonni mbulu kuluji bale amutambul ka dinu bonni mbulu yasindi perankan
It was Omar and Kulujiba. They took the child away from me and made the child to sit at the veranda.
Would that be on the floor?
akondu ya sindi terolo to duma bang
yasindi police station na perangola kan
They made the child to sit at the veranda of the police station.
You told us that the child was 1 month old at the time. Is that correct?
ako yenyum fanyam ko dindi nyimu asiobe wotumo karkilina warngamira nyinatale sanji kilin karkilin the child was
1 year, 1 month old.
So they would have just put the child on the floor just like that.
ako to e dindi sindi la perengo koto jele duma yo ya kekela wala nyama bang
ya kekela wala nyama ngoto ma kaba sikala ngoto ma fama kendea
That was what they did, and my elder brother wanted to pick up the child, but they would not allow him. I was terrified.
My elder brother wanted to pick up the child, but he was not well at that time. But he was so shocked how they treated the child that he fell down on the ground. He fainted.
Do you know what happened to your child after that?
Ako fena talo ne menkete la dindingula obe ko labang.
Minketa na dindingula. Minketa?
What?
Manje moide.
Ako fo ina talo ne biriwo be botala mune nata kay idingo nyinna ye mem taybulu ka sindi pre onkoto.
Min nata ken ndingona ta sasa bake Suleiman Haidara sirfo wol nata dina dino se kabulata ay abulandi be. Nata
Kamna bua kala ma menketa fo akata wala nyama bangu. Wairi ye dindingu tale ye ko ya samba na ila bungoto.
Ya sayni nan suwa kono nata to mo nata keke wol nyine. Ngo yalta keke o tabiti ko to. Itata NTC o to mo be janjambure ata Suleiman Haidara biye. Ngali keke olta. Ni ala yake nimfata fana mbadi usaju. Alikadi dindingola.
When they were going, I told Suleiman Haidara that go and take some milk from the shop and make sure that my child has something to eat. Even if I die, my people will take care of the child who they took away from me.
That must have been a very painful experience for you, ma'am.
Ako wanata uketa wanyanta kela kudimindi mbaleti itefe.
Do you need a few minutes?
Ako fuebe solala minute dantan na bang puriye iniji wala yeda hadumandi.
You told us that the reason for your arrest, the reason that they gave you, was because they wanted to take you out or get rid of you as the chairperson of UDP.
Ile muto keta nyindali loti ko ilafte bondi la UDP le yebo UDP party okono fo wole mudalilo tibangi mutamenkan
wole mudalilo ko ngama UDP manyiya UDP nyanta tala APRC le katete ye kumandan ko nakayto kadi wulindi jawra time e kante toleji je nan doku nyanta tala APRC manyanta tala UDP ngoy fo neba fanim fata.
Yes, that was the reason, because each time they opened the documents at the commissioner's residence, they used to see what my good deeds were during the time of the PPP. So they thought that I was going to join the APRC, but I said to them, never.
At that time, while you were still at the Janjanbureh police station, did they accuse you of anything else?
Ako wato men ibe Janjanbureh police kordato je fodu yetu mi kudola le bang
do namanka UDP la ko man tumi fefenna.
I was not accused of anything apart from just the affairs of the UDP.
So you told us that that same day you were taken away from Janjanbureh police station by NIA officers. Where were you taken?
Akoy nyum foko wulung kilingolom ye bondi Janjanbureh police station otoje ye fintindi je fo ye bondi je ke samba fo aketawule nyama bang.
Aketawule nyama dun kilingol ye modi jambe fo jantaran saba.
That was what happened. They brought me the same day, and when I got here, it was 3 o'clock.
Where did they take you?
Ako ye samba mintole biral na tafali futata banju.
Ye nati NIA le.
They took me to the NIA.
Would that be the NIA office in Banjul?
Ako walem NIA la office to membe Banjul sate ba kono ba.
La office ba membe Banjul sate kono ha.
Their main office in Banjul. Yes, that was where they took me to.
Can you tell us what happened when you arrived at the NIA headquarters in Banjul?
Ako bitong afonyeng briefata NIA la korda bato Banjul mune natake.
Kabiri fota NIA la korda bato kabiri yenjini mi samba yenjini aya sign ate TATA ako ila keba to mu baba ngamo ikafo baba ndema to le bari nkafa ikafo baba na tafa ko nyinde nyoje no la bi fo sama talan saba wato la futara wato mina sama lo nabe nyojala.
When we arrived, the one who took me in signed, and so they handed me over to someone. I had him being called Baba, but Baba said that he could not see me immediately, and that I should wait until the following day, around about the same time that I have arrived today, that is 3 p.m.
Did you know who Baba was?
Akufuyalo ne jumalem wo baba tibang.
Malum bari ngame wole muila ke bari ngamo ele baba nte malonde ngamo ire kafo baba matolo ngamo ikafai baba.
I do not know him, but I heard him being called Baba, and I suppose he must be their head.
So what happened after he said he would not see you that day?
Birako ate jela wolum fa samo minena take bitung.
Bunyo dole biye wole yele.
There was one little room which they opened.
There
was a small chair there.